10-minute workout, had to think there. 10-minute workout, we've got 4 exercises, okay? If you're on live, you've already got them written down. If you're watching it on recorded, it's already in the comments box. So I suggest you write it on a piece of paper in order, and I'm going to quickly demo it and you're going to quickly practice it. This is going to be phase 2 of the warm-up, so you should already be warm, as in loosened off, heart rate up a wee bit, but now we're going to get the heart rates climbing up just before we break you into this workout, because we don't want to start all cold and low heart rate, because that's when you're going to feel awful. So please, I'm going to start demoing the exercises. I would like you to pick up your kettlebell for the first exercise and follow along with me here, okay? So first exercise, as it's written down, is kettlebell swings. So with the kettlebell swing, it's hips back, hips forwards, while trying to maintain that nice proud chest to prevent this happening, okay? We never want the back to be compromised in that horrible position, and we never want to turn it into a squat either. So a lot of people do them like this: front raise, squat, front raise, squat. No, no, no. Hips back, snap, okay? So that hips back movement is stretching out our hamstrings, glutes and lower back, almost like a catapult, and that's what's shooting forward the kettlebell. Our arms are just simply guiding the power from the hips. The arms aren't doing any work at all. Make sure we're practicing them right now. I'm seeing people with hands on their hips watching me as if you don't know how to do a kettlebell swing. Oh, get them done. Right, okay, so we're practicing. Breathing, big breath in, big breath out. So big breath in through the nose. And at the top of the kettlebell swing, you should feel a hip snap. That's when your knees lock out, whack, and your butt, cheeks squeeze, okay? So those glutes are getting squeezed hard at the top. Because again, another common mistake is people don't lock out, don't snap the hips, they just sway them, and they sway them into overextension, which is no good for the lower back. So you should feel that hip snap, okay? And you can do that without a kettlebell swing. Second exercise, everybody, is an inchworm press up. I'll show you, you practice as soon as you're happy. Your stance is a squat stance, because in theory we are, well, not in theory we are, we're squatting, okay? So you're squatting down onto the hands, walk out, press up, or drop to the knees, press up, hips up, and then to get back in, I want you to focus on lifting the hips as you bend the knees back into the bottom of a squat and stand up, squeezing the butt. So we walk out, press up, strict press up. We're against the clock, it's the 10-minute workout, rush, 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 fast, fast, fast. Quality is always high, okay? So you go as fast as you're able to maintain good quality reps. I'm out, I press up, lift the hips, okay? Lift the hips explosively. That's gonna take the weight off your hands, and if you're quick, you'll get the hands in real quick, okay? Real fast, and making it a bit easier. Third exercise is tuck jumps. Done wrong, and unfortunately, I can't really police it unless you're on live. This is not a tuck jump, okay? That's skipping, well, kind of skipping. Your knees should be getting pulled up. It's like everybody knows how to do a high knee when we're running. It's a high knee, but both legs up at the same time. Up, explosively. Now when you land, you shouldn't be landing like an elephant, okay? While landing, try to absorb the ground, okay? It doesn't matter on your build, weight, whoever you are, you're still able to land quietly, okay? Instead of just going and then wondering why you've got sore knees, sore ankles, and why things are hurting, okay? We should be landing on the ball of the foot and absorbing that impact at the ankle, not at the knees and hips, okay? Common sense to say you don't land with straight locked out knees, otherwise you're probably going to end up with your kneecap the other side of the room. Tuck jumps, simple, hard. If you're able to let them go consecutively, do it. If you start getting tired or your fitness level might not be quite as high, 1, 2, keep the little bounces going. Work through it, it's tough. They're meant to be tough. And then straight into exercise 4, body weight squats. Again, we're against the clock. It's down to you and your integrity to do them properly. I don't want to see these. Yep, pathetic, rubbish, and not what we're after, and you probably know that. Squatting down as best as you can. 1, 2, I want you to get down as low as you're able to without breaking form. That's your 4 exercises. Hopefully you've practiced them now, you're happy with them, because we're about to start this workout in 30 seconds. Now, as it says in the comments, or as I've already explained, the rep sequence is simple. It's a 2 times table going up to 12. So we're going to do 2 reps of all 4 exercises, then 4 of all the exercises, then 6, okay, all the way up until we get to 12. Once we've completed 12, we come back down, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Hopefully. But again, you're working as hard as you can. 3, 2, 1, we're going. 1, 2 kettlebell swings. Put that kettlebell down safely. Walk out, 1, walk in, stand up. So bear in mind, you're only doing 1 press up per inchworm, then it's 2 tuck jumps. Now I'm going to pace myself, 2 squats for the first few rounds to try and give you an idea for those who might be falling behind. 4 now, 1. Your kettlebell swings, you can't really rush them. It's one kind of speed, to be honest with you. Now I'll remind you, I'm probably going about 75% right now, but that's going to change in the next couple of rounds when I go quiet. I'm guiding you through this. You at home should be all out, flat out. So if you're falling behind, that's okay. If you're way ahead of me, that's okay too. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 squats, the best squats you can. And then 6, okay? So I'm going to leave you to it now. I'm here. If you're not sure what you're doing, follow on with the tips I'm giving you as we go, but do not pace me. Just promise me this, or promise this to yourself, that you are pushing yourself as hard as you can. Do not pace yourself. Just keep focusing on the exercise and the reps that you're doing for that exercise. This is the point in the workout where you might be subconsciously taking it easier because you think, oh man, it's only the start and I'm already struggling. You should be, keep struggling. Make sure you're putting that kettlebell down safely. And every rep you do is perfect. It's not a case of, I'm getting tired now. These reps are getting higher. I'm going to start doing crap reps. No. Okay. Keep pushing yourself hard. Now obviously with inchworm press ups, they're time consuming. Make sure your tuck jumps are perfect. You don't have to do all 8 at once. If you're struggling, go a little bounce in between. Make sure your squats are perfect. Okay, because this is the point where people compromise quality and start giving us this terrible squats, okay? Focus on doing the best you can. Let's get this done today. Focus on your breathing when you can. And for those who have been doing the 10-minute workouts for some time now, this should be a familiar feeling to you. Okay? That grind, that knowing that you're not going to take a breather, you're just going to keep pushing through. The intensity is real high. but realise it's only 10 minutes and we've only got 6 minutes left. So let's get it done, everybody. Push it hard. Remember, you get to the end of this workout knowing in your head you gave it everything. There was no point in which you thought, oh, I was taking it easy there, or I could have pushed it harder there. Have that mental discipline now. While you're hurting, while you're struggling to breathe, while your muscles may be burning, to just keep pushing. Push on through it. Don't forget, once you do all the 12 reps, you go into 10. Because some people will do weird things, like think they have to do 12 twice. You don't. Get to the 12, do the 12s, and then your next round will be 10. Back down the ladder. Gets hard, gets easier, but it should get harder and harder and harder because you're getting more and more tired. And you focus on nothing but giving yourself the best reps. Not me, you. Give yourself the best reps. No half-assedness, no bad quality, no poor form. Inchworms, especially with that press up. As soon as you stand up, everybody, get straight down to the next one. It doesn't matter how much you think you need to stop. Believe me, you don't. Your body's just trying to talk you out of this discomfort. What you're trying to teach it right now is to get somewhere. We're going to fight through it. We've got to. So please, push yourself as hard as you can. And let's get something out of this pain and suffering. It's only 10 minutes. We've only got 2.5 minutes left already. So let's go. I want everybody getting up the top of that ladder and getting back down. Okay? Keep pushing it. Let's get it done. Remember, don't pace yourself. Push it hard. If you're struggling to get in a rhythm with your breathing, in this instance, that's absolutely fine. Okay, it's expected. 90 seconds, come on. So if you're struggling to breathe, your muscles are on fire, don't slow down, okay? Keep pushing at that pace. Keep struggling. Just make sure these kettlebell swings are perfect. Come on, everybody. 60 seconds left. When that buzzer goes, know in your head, you gave this everything. One more rep, always, always. 30 seconds, everyone. 10 seconds. All the way to this buzzer. Don't stop, don't slow down. Okay, I want you to walk around. Stand up tall, stand up proud. Keep the chest up. Focus on your breathing. And this is the moment, this exact moment now, when the pain and suffering's over, just like that, you know in your head whether you gave that your all or not, okay? And you know in your head whether you decided to quit. And now that the pain and suffering's over, it's always temporary. Push yourself hard, you'll get something out of it, you'll feel good. You quit, pain and suffering ends faster, but you live with that decision for the rest of the day in this instance, but sometimes for the rest of your life. Another valuable life lesson. Okay, quitting is easy, but you don't get much from it. Failure, quitting, two different things. So if you do find yourself struggling fitness-wise, and you find yourself at a point where you can't really go on, but you're still trying to, then that's absolutely fine. If you feel you can't go on, then you just lie flat on your face and give up. That's different, okay? So well done this morning. Hopefully you enjoyed that. 4 exercises, pretty nasty little sequence, but it was chosen specifically for that reason, funny old thing, because it's a 10-minute workout. Again, hopefully you pushed yourself. Hopefully now if you have been following along with this and you've been doing a few 10-minute workouts, you're starting to build up that mental resilience for it, okay? It's not so much you're building up the fitness for it, it's just you now know, right, I can't really be arsed, but it's 10 minutes. As soon as I flick that switch, I'm going to go. As soon as I start, I'm going to start suffering. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be tough. My body's going to be screaming out for rest after 30 to 40 seconds, okay? And it's a 10-minute workout, oh my word. But hopefully you'll learn to just keep pushing through that, and from that, the other workouts become mentally a bit easier, okay? That's how you get better at it. Practice, push through this pain and suffering, and you'll get better at it. It's not something you're just born to be good at, okay? So thank you very much. Enjoy your week. Get some goals set. If you feel yourself kind of floating about like, oh, I don't know why I'm training, find a reason, okay? Because if you're training without a reason, you're going to find yourself pretty much not putting in much effort. Quitting becomes easier, okay? And that reason is down to you. You have to work that one out for yourself, okay?